Agenda for today, let's go through the weekly outlook and then we can play around with the theory and our last week's results. So, how was your guys' trading week?
Not the best.
Are you still forward testing, hey?
Yeah, I started the week well, but then just kept losing.
How many trades did you take?
I think five or six.
Yeah, right. Really?
Not that much
Okay.
compared to what I was doing.
Mate, 5 and 6 is still up there. I reckon three. Even this week, I don't know if there was that many trades, to be honest.
Mm.
We can go over those trades actually if you want, if you think it'd be worth it.
It was one trade which I was really pissed about. That second gold trade I took.
Yeah. Do you want to send?
I have to get my charts on.
Yeah, send some pictures or even like share them if you want. And then we'll go over it. But in terms
Yeah.
of AUD USD for this coming week, fuck, I was looking at insurance. um, for AUD USD this week, really, if I'm being honest, there's not much I can say confidently because if we're starting off, right, overall, it's very bullish price action. We had this breaker structure to the downside. We're mitigating the extreme of this structure here now. So everything tells me sells, but we're still in this very bullish structure. Impulsed up. We have our imbalance here. So I'm safe to say we could see sells, but then also going down into the DXY, we see an imbalance here. So we have the chance to keep going down, but we also have this wick here, so we can see price going up as well. So it's very indecisive at the moment. So I probably wouldn't trade anything Monday morning or Monday Asia session. Maybe later into London we'll see some type of structure forming. Euro USD, so kind of the same thing in terms of price action and where it's going. Euro USD, we have some type of structure, like it looks the exact same, but we have our most recent, demand candle here. Hoping to see that get broken. So something below, let me take this away. Something below this. Hopefully we can see sells down to this level. But again, it's very hard to say, very indecisive with the DXY and how we're going. Did you guys have any thoughts on Euro USD and AUD so far?
Not really.
No. Zach?
No. Man, I haven't even done my outlooks yet. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, look, I'm not seeing anything promising. I'd probably just stay away till we have something clearer.
Yeah.
GJ, I'm still expecting sells. Only thing is to be cautious of. I know you guys probably would have spotted this setup, but only thing to be cautious of is we're very low in the leg. Like I'd be confident in sells if we were somewhere in this midpoint, like here. Um, but this right now is a little bit sketch, just because we've entered this area of buyers, um, and we could very much easily, if we wanted to take a sell here, we could just get ruined, right? The price could just shoot up. So my best kind of risk mitigation is either if we notice price breaking this high, trying to catch a move up to here, or if we get up to here, trying to find a 3 minute IC or something to catch a really short retracement back. I don't think it'll be like a home run kind of trade, just a very in and out kind of trade. So even I'd wait for price to break probably past here. Probably do something like this, right? We'll catch down and then move back up into here, aiming somewhere in this midsection, and if price just keeps going, it'll keep going up to here. So I think that's probably the best play. So either this catch up or this catch down. So we'll see how that plays out. Any thoughts on GJ? Yeah.
Well, like not specifically, but would you actually trade that like straight in the morning?
Nah. Well, not really. Probably not Asia session. I'd wait probably closer to 12. I think we'd see price moving again.
Yeah.
But yeah, anytime after around 12, I think I'd be fine to trade it.
Yeah. Okay.
Why is that?
I was just wondering.
Keen.
Yeah, Zach.
Oh no, I'm saying Ryan's keen to trade, keen to gamble.
Keen to
Nah. I think I'm gonna try and go away from GJ a bit.
You
To
reckon?
be honest.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I don't know.
That's fair.
I'm just like
I've
I don't
only
know.
won GJ once.
If I'm being honest, I don't think I have much data on GJ either, to be honest. But
Gee.
yeah, I mean that's fair. I know GU is moving really well. I don't know if you guys have had much success with it.
I've had a little bit recently, but
Yeah, like
I don't know. I think I'm liking like AU a bit more.
yeah,
Like
AU, I agree. AU and EU have been very nice recently. And then you guys want to do gold as well, hey?
Yo.
Probably not for me.
Nah?
Well, yet, but
Okay.
maybe in the future.
Yeah. We'll go over gold as well. So GU, if we're looking at GU, I need to probably add this to the outlooks as well. This is one of the trades we took in the live session, Zach. Same kind of story as what was that one? EU? No, AU. Same story as AU. We had the change of character, fib, come in, stop loss in between these two, like so, in between where we entered and the high. I'm just finding price really loves the 0.61 level and tends to respect it. So I've been experimenting with that. I caught price all the way down to here, but then AUD USD started moving up, so I just closed this position as well. But probably could have held it to what, 4? Yeah, probably to a 4R. But it is what it is. But I'm finding GU moves pretty similar to AU. Like, it's very nice. So, in terms of the weekly outlook, if I'm being honest, really, we can have a look at this. So, let's say, I'm just going to clear all of it. This doesn't actually look too bad. Somewhere around these demand zones, I'd be happy to take buys. So break a structure. We entered into here.
Into like right now, to be honest.
Yeah, it seems like it's in a good area, but only thing I'm wary of again is we might just keep going down because again, the DXY, we had this big demand candle here, and it's bullish, right? So, like overall higher time frame, we're bullish, right? So, yeah, it's a bit of a tough one. What I'd wait for honestly is either we break above this kind of zone here. Like if we do this double bottom pattern, so something like this, and then we break above, and I'd be happy to take buys from somewhere in here. Like every one of our other setups. But other than that, I'd kind of stay away till we have some better confirmation. So I'll do that. Set an alarm. And then just wait. In terms of gold, this is actually a trade I took on gold. Just trying to catch that breaker structure, return back into the mid zone. Got taken out of break even, which kind of sucked. And then price just kept going up after that. Dude, right?
Yeah, that's gold.
Yeah, right. Tell me about it. If I'm being honest, I kind of bitched out of it because I went to break even as soon as I got to here. That's kind of on me,
How
but
big's that stop loss?
pardon?
How big's your stop loss on that
Oh, it
trade?
was tiny. It was tiny.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
70 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
It was tiny, but I kind of had faith in the fib because again we had price move up, broke past this supply zone, retraced, stops below here. It could have worked, but yeah, I didn't have the data on it. I was just a little bitch, but it is what it is. I was trying to catch it up maybe to the mid zone, but yeah, it flew. It would have been really good. Probably a 10R trade there, easily. How's your forward testing of gold going?
Yeah, it's alright. I got that W at the start of the week, and then since I've taken a couple of L's, there's one trade I want to send in
Yeah.
because this is a great example of like a stop not being big enough. Like by fucking a bee's dick, and it played off the fib, pretty like it closed within the fib and wicked outside of it,
Okay.
and then closed back in again. So it's just a like, yeah, it's a good example of it. Just to make your stop a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So yeah, if you go on the 15-minute, that's just like it just wicks outside, but then closes back inside that golden zone.
Yeah, I see. Okay. When was this? Was this 4 o'clock or 5?
This
5 o'clock.
was, yeah, it was at the end of London. I'm fairly sure. End of Asia. Yeah, 4 p.m.
What day was it? This was on the 2nd of the 5th.
2nd of May.
So it would have been. Oh, it would have been in here. So.
Yeah,
Oh, that
it's
was
those
here.
wicks right there.
Well, did you take from here to here? What was your? Yeah, you did.
Go on the 3-minute time frame. Yeah, I think it's that body there. Maybe I think it's actually smaller. It's like just one little leg that I did on the fib zone on.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, this is way too big of a structure to do it on. Yeah.
But it
Look.
played off of a 15-minute imbalance, and like that was lined up perfectly with the fib zone. It was pretty annoying when I got stopped out of that.
Yeah, one thing is what that I'm finding if like for the fib, I'm pretty confident in putting the stops shorter if there's a very obvious demand or supply zone there. Then it seems to respect it. Like if it lined up, if say the fib like lined up like that with that kind of zone, I'd be pretty confident in putting my stops there. But if I don't have a zone like that, I'd like to put it a little bit higher. But yeah, dude, that would have been a nice trade as well. But you just got wicked out.
Bee's dick.
No,
So
I feel
annoying,
that. Well,
man.
that would have been a good RR as well. What is that, like 5, 6?
It was like 3.5 to TP1, and then TP2 was 5.5, I think.
Yeah, that would have been good. It is what it is. You learn from it.
Yeah, I still got 3 weeks left of May anyways. I
Yeah.
think if I do well this month, I'm going to buy like a 50k challenge.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'll see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. How much are you risking? 0.25%?
Nah, 0.5.
Why 0.5?
Because I always have.
Nah, chat, go down to... I see you put beat stick in there. Go down to 0.25 because it's so much less stress. And then also, you're going to double the amount of trades you have. Because you're not trying to pass a challenge at the moment, though.
Yeah, I am.
Are
I'd
you?
love to be funded.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
but, bro, you got time.
What do you mean right now?
Like, right now. At this very given
No,
moment.
just 15. No,
Yeah.
I don't need it.
Yeah, so go down to 0.25, like double the probability you have of not Are you doing demo?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I reckon once you're on a challenge, like if you do the 50k challenge, I reckon go down to 0.25%. It might take longer.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, it might take longer, but it's a lot less stress.
Yeah.
And less likely to blow an account as well. But
Yeah, true.
do you have any other trades you'd want to look at? Or no?
I never saw Sim on Notion.
Yeah. Ryan?
Nothing in particular.
No. Okay.
And I'll have a look if there's any like good ones.
Yeah, I took an L that I forced on, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Let me see if I wrote that down. I've kind of figured out I can't journal every single trade. Short break even loss. So it was here.
Why can't you journal every trade?
Because then it's too long. Like everything adds up, and it kind of defeats the purpose of just keeping track of those trades. Because I really tend not to look at everyone. I look at the good ones and the really bad ones. So if it's not worth, like if it's just a mid trade, I don't tend to journal it. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. This is the one I was kind of trading. So stupid. This is so stupid. Tried to get a buy off one of these zones when obviously with broken structure. Yeah, just completely stupid. Only thing is I had the breaker structure here for the 15-minute demand zone here, and then just tried to get a buy, which again, higher time frame. Looking at structure, it was pretty stupid.
Was that on the 29th?
This was 23rd of April. Oh, this was a while ago, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. So, last week.
Did you take a long on this week at the start of the week? Or is that, Australia? What's this?
I didn't trade much
I
this
thought
week.
someone there.
Yeah, I
Don't
didn't
worry,
trade
no.
that much this week. But other than that, let's go over kind of a little bit of theory, just like a refresh. Hey. Let's use gold. Main kind of rules that I'm seeing being broken at the moment from even like everyone, even myself, like I was showing you, is, and we'll go through an entry model that I know Ryan's using as well, the same as mine. One thing I'm seeing is people are still taking buys here and then taking sells like down here, right? So what we know is we know the market's moving waves, right? We know it moves like this, and that's why we're using the fib mainly. And I'm also making a little section on the fib. You'll be able to see it, but it's locked at the moment. So in terms of buys, when to use the fib, so we'll go over that. Main time we're using fib is anytime you want to see an entry zone. So for example, if we know our bias on the hourly time frame is bullish, we're not going to be looking for buyers up here, right? We're not going to be looking for buyers because this is very, very low probability. This is a very low probability setup. Yes, you can take it, you might win, but once you take it a couple of times, you'll start to lose, right? So we use the fib on a higher time frame to find exactly where our trades will line up with the buyers. So we're bullish here. We're going to draw the fib. Anywhere in this golden to green zone is where we're looking for buys. Then we go down the time frame, right? Same idea, right? We have, say, price. We have a consolidation here, right? Price will move up. What's that telling us? That's telling us price has created a shift in order flow, right? Now we're looking for some trade that aligns with our bullish order flow idea, right? So anything that's going to look for buys. So it could even be, I'm going to wait till price comes back into somewhere in this zone, right? And then I'm going to look for buys. So say, for example, if we had price extend into here. And then now I'd be more than confident to take buys, right? And let's say, obviously it didn't happen here, but for argument's sake, on the 3 minute, price comes into here. Now we can draw the fib again, right? And wait for price to come into this zone to take the buy. And the fib works on the 3 minute and the 1 minute. So main thing is don't take trades out of fear of missing out, right? So use the fib, any time frame works, and just make sure it's within that 0.5 to 0.61 to 1 level. That's kind of the main thing I wanted to say. Yeah.
Do you, I don't know how I can make this make sense, but like, you know, you always trade like price come back to your like entry. Do you ever like trade with the like direction sort of thing? Like, just say you're looking for a buy.
Mm.
You know, you usually wait for it to retrace and then
Yeah.
get in. Do you ever sort of have it like it's already like going up and then you enter?
Oh,
and keep
like
going?
if it's not come back to my area.
Yeah, like
Nah, unless, so say for example, you mean like, okay, I'll wait for price to say, like in this structure, right? We
like
have,
just with the entry, like, because I've seen people like trade. I don't know, like not it coming back, like retracing sort of thing.
just like an impulse buy, like this,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
like that, like not
Yeah,
waiting
like
for price to
going in-
come here.
Yeah.
You
You ever do that at all or no?
nah, it's not my style. I know people that do.
Yeah.
I haven't done it and I haven't tested it enough to where I think I would probably lose money if I did that. Just doesn't align. And again, I goes back to like taking a set amount of trades. I take maybe 3 or 4 trades a week. So I don't really want to put that extra bit of unpredictability in that. I'd like to just wait for price to come down. But in saying that, a good example of what I have done before is, okay, if I miss an entry, say I miss an entry here, right? I'll miss an entry. I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm waiting for price. I don't know. Let's say I'm waiting for price. Doesn't tap down into this area where I'm waiting for buys. Right, that doesn't happen. So what I'll wait for is let's say price to do something like this, right? So I'll wait for another break of structure because we're still bullish, right? Price is still bullish. We've missed the original buy, but that's okay. So change your character. We've missed the original buy, but what I notice is price came down and we've created another break of structure, right? Created another break of structure. Now this is still the same setup. I'll draw my fib, wait for price to come back into this level, wait for a demand zone, and I'll take the buy. So same thing, just less probability given that the move's already kind of 50% over. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I know people have done it. I know there's a guy on Instagram called 10 Pips Daily, I think his name is. I don't know if you guys have seen him, but he takes those kind of breakout trades.
Yeah, right. I haven't heard of him.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Like he's probably one of the most like down to earth. Yeah, 10 Pips Daily, Connor Wilson. He's the most realistic guy that I've seen out there. So have a look if you guys have the time. Let me see, what else are we talking about? So that was kind of my expectation for the week, that we take these safe trades. Have you made any changes to your plan, Zach? Like from what we talked about after you sent it?
I basically took I didn't take it out, but I cut my entry models down to only 2.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've pretty much like drastically changed it.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha. I think, look, yeah, 2's plenty. Like 1.
Yeah, I was just gonna do 1, but 2's, I don't know, it gives me a bit more flexibility, I feel.
Yeah. One kind of, I know, Ryan, you've been taking these trades, but one setup that I want you guys to try out is this return to structure. Is what I'm just calling a return to structure, as it just makes sense in my head. Is a return to structure. So it's kind of a counter trend trade, but it's because I watched a couple of scalpers trade before, and they did something similar. So what do we know? We're going back to our theory that once we have, let's say, a breaker structure, we expect price to return, right? And what's the normal thought process behind this? We think, okay, so I'll just wait for price to come to here. Now, why wait? Why can't I catch this trade up to here, right? Now, that's the same thinking as this, because a lot of the time people just predict, yeah, we'll have price come up to here, and like 80% of the time they're right? So what I've been kind of trialing and really having good success with is I'll notice a breaker structure. 9 times out of 10 we'll get this kind of very quick breaker structure and price will return to the top, as opposed to waiting for price to come up here, looking for a 3-minute IC. What I've started doing, and this is pretty important, and this is a keynote. So, breaker structure. I'll go down, I'll look on the 15-minute, right? Let me replay this. What I'll wait for is on the 15-minute, I'll want to notice some type of break or shift in order flow, right? I want to see this bearish order flow being shifted and some instance of buyers coming in, right? So we have our break, right? This is our break. Now what I'll do is, okay, chances are price is going to go back up, right? So draw the fib, have the trade, somewhere in here, stop losses there or there depending on how you want to move, and then I'll target probably into that 50%, maybe a little bit higher, right? And you take that trade, and 9 times out of 10, it's very, very nice. Obviously, this is in hindsight, but it's a very, very effective strategy. And I know, Ryan, you've been taking them as well, because I've seen the setups you've been sending. So I think, I just lost it. But I think this is such an effective, just very quick in and out kind of trade that you guys should start trying it. And Zach, I think you should try add this to your entry list. Try test it out. Even on the 3-minute, like if it's a I just genuinely just lost it. Okay. Even on the 15-minute, right? If we have a 15-minute structure, so something like this, yeah, we're bullish, but let's say we have a change character. You'll be able to find on the 3-minute, you'll see the same thing. You'll see price come down, right? A kind of key level be broken. So even on the 3-minute, something like this or something like this, right? And let's say we have some space on the fib. So we can expect price to come back up to here. What I'll do is I'll draw my fib, wait for price to come somewhere into this zone, and I'll take buys. So you don't have to wait for the traditional 15-minute change of character like we have here. 15-minute change of character, 3-minute IC, because this is a very quick scalping trade. So try it out. There are some examples of it on End of Day Breakdown, so I'll add more to there. But yeah, dude, this thing's been working wonders. So definitely try it out.
Amir,
Yeah.
what do you think in terms of like how low time frame to go? Because I figured like it seems pretty rushed, like sometimes.
It's very quick. So, dude, I've done it on the 1-minute, but I'm only looking for breaks on the 1-minute. So if I see, let's say on the 3-minute, we have some type of, also you got to remember, you'll get screwed by lot size, because these lot sizes are huge, or they're they're pretty big once you go into these lower time frames. So it's literally the same concept, but yeah, again, depends on how much you want to risk. So with the 1-minute, it works the exact same. So if we go something like this, and what I've been noticing is you don't have to wait for, on the 1 minute, it's less likely you'll see something like this, right, to take a buy from. You'll probably see something like this. You'll probably see something like this. There's no immediate, kind of change of character. You'll see something like this. So even that, you can consider kind of either a double bottom kind of move. So it'll work on either time frame. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just look out for them. Even if you want to forward test them. But I've been having really good success with it, and very high probability is that it'll keep going. Even if you have your 90% closed, 10%, you might get lucky and it just keeps going up. So, worth a shot trialing that. But that's kind of what I had for today in terms of setups, forward testing, and theory. So, did you guys have anything else to say or ask?
Nah, I'm all good.
No.
Yeah, no, nothing for me either.
Yeah, I just really strongly recommend you guys try that. I think
Yeah.
it's huge.
So just trading that retracement sort of thing.
Yeah, basically. Forward test it while you get confident, but try catch that break. Like a break of structure. If you have a break of structure, try catch that move up, even to that 50%
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, you'll be on the 3 minute or the 1 minute time frame for it.
Yeah. Alright.
But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming. These lives wouldn't happen without you guys. So,
Yeah. Here's Amiri.
all
Thanks.
good,
Thanks
bro.
again.